Hi everyone, so here are my empties for the month of January. I'm going to go over all my candles first because I got through a few non-Bath and Body Works related ones, so let's get started. Okay, so this was the first one, and I got this candy cane martini from the brand Homeworks. I think it was either at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. I guess Marshall's in this instance for half off, $8.50, which I think it's a really good price for a 4-wick candle. I had no issues. If you could see, of course, some of the wicks burned lower than the rest, but overall a very clean burn. This was a very medium to low medium throw, so while I do like this scent, I appreciated that it's not so strong on the peppermint. It was definitely a lighter minty fragrance, which I did enjoy. However, I think you might be better off getting like peppermint sugar cookie from Bath and Body Works. I think that would perform as good as this. And I think I would repurchase this, but I don't know if it'll come back. I'm not too familiar with the Homeworks brand, so this was one empty for the month. Oh, and I actually bought it without the lid, so yeah, no lid to be found here. And then another candle that I believe mainly my mom used to light during the first of each month was this Byredo Cotton Poplin candle. This is a single wick and it has black wax in it. And despite it being a single wick, the throw on this was pretty good. It filled up the entire living room. Granted, it was a lighter fragrance. It's a little dark, but it has black wax, which is pretty. And once it stopped burning, I then put it on my candle warmer and I could still smell it as well. Yeah, this was the empty for the month. This was a gift that my sister got. So I know these candles run pretty pricey, so I don't think I would repurchase it, but if I got it as a gift, then I'd be really happy and definitely use it. And the last candle that I used up for this month was this Homeworks Chocolate Birthday Cake Scented Candle. Now, this one was actually the only candle that I purchased during their Black Friday holiday shipping issue fiasco. I never got my other order. I only got this candle plus the body care and then another box, but just the body care. Anyways, I got a refund. But this candle, I was kind of disappointed because it smelled so delicious and delectable the first 2 to 3 burns, and then I couldn't really smell it, which is odd because I believe the pour date for this wasn't that bad. It was poured February 15, 2022. So maybe they're just lighter scented candles. But as you can tell, it was really nice, clean burn all the way down. I do believe that the wicks on this one kind of dudded out after the maybe 60% mark, but I know that's not too uncommon. So while I would repurchase Candy Cane Martini for $8.50, not for the regular price, I would not repurchase Chocolate Birthday Cake just because of my burn experience. And I do want to make a note that I do like the scent of Chocolate Birthday Cake more than Candy Cane Martini. But for the, I think, $9 that I paid for it, I guess it's fine to just try it out. Now I know that this one didn't perform well for me, which is a shame because the packaging is very pretty and everything. So yeah, I'm not going to repurchase this. Okay, to follow along with scented products, I used up this cotton candy Little Trees. Now, if you can tell, it's kind of ripped up. So what I do is once I can't smell it anymore, I start ripping it up so that I can kind of get a little bit more scent out of this. I really like this. I have a back stock of these Little Trees, and I think that they work even better than the Bath and Body Works car scent refills, and this is my favorite scent. It's super sweet. It does get less sweet as time goes on, but I would highly recommend this. It's almost a little bit too in your face, pow, sickly sweet, maybe the first day or 3 days, so just beware. Okay, I only have about 2 more, or I want to say 2 more of these air wicks, but this is the one that I used for my grandma's hallway. These were the ones that I got at Costco, and I'm never going to purchase them ever again. Well, I think my mom did, but yeah, she doesn't really like the scent. I don't really like the scent, so we are going to stick to Glade. So I don't recommend that also because if you buy the 2-pack in Sam's Club and Costco, it always ends up being the case where we like one scent and we don't really like the other scent. So it's kind of a waste, but yeah, I have only a few of these left. And then the scent that my mom really enjoys, this is the Glade plug-in. This one's completely empty. This was in my grandma's bathroom, not the hallway. But anyways, this is, I believe it's called Sea Salt and Warm Breeze. It's a little bit too salty in my opinion, but I really like how fresh it is. I ended up convincing my mom to get the Snuggle brand. Well, it's not really the Snuggle brand, but it's kind of like clean laundry scent. And I do like that more than this one. So I don't think that she'll repurchase this one. I think she'll repurchase the laundry type scent. But if we were in need of these and we couldn't find the other brand, this would be a definite repurchase. I think I got this at Big Lots. I don't know if they have this scent anymore. Probably not. I think it was exclusive for the spring or summer of 2022. Next, we have a Sweet Honesty perfume. This was so old. This was in my grandma's room before we cleaned it out. And even though it was like, what, 20 years old or something, you can still smell it. Yeah, it reminds me of her back in like the 90s. And this reminds me of when she used to put like bars of soap in her drawers just to make it smell good. Or sometimes she would put like perfumes hidden away in her drawers as well. And I think that that did work because, heck, I think I still do that. Anyways, this I believe was from the brand Avon. I don't know if they still make it or not, but I feel like this was very popular back in the day. My sister used this in our bathroom after she was done using the restroom or something, and she finished this up pretty much all by herself. I don't know if they still make this perfume, but I think I would get like a smaller size if I ever wanted to go down like a trip down memory lane. But for now, I'm good with just the one that we finished. Okay, and then moving on to a body care item. This was the Onyx Bathhouse Beach Vacay with coconut oil body scrub. I don't really like the scent, but I'm really happy that I finished it. It's a little hard to see, but this one was peach and raspberry, and this was a little bit too peachy scented for me because I feel like I smelled a lot of that fermented fruit type of smell. Anyways, they still sell these at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, and all that. If I were to see it for like $2 or something, I think I would get it, but I just have so many scrubs that I'm going to limit myself and just focus on finishing the ones I currently have. And this scent is not like a top 5 or 10. Actually, it's towards the bottom, but that's okay. I really love the texture. It was really rough. I don't know if it was because it was older or not, but as you can see, I can go ahead and recycle this. What I tend to do with all my products is I, in the shower, open it up and then kind of rinse it off there to get the last bits. And that way you don't have to worry about if your recycling center will take this or not. Since it's clean, it should be okay. Okay, next empty, we have a Yes to Tomatoes Zip Zapping Dots. This was $1. I hauled this in a Walmart haul video sometime back. And it had dots. One side was orange and the other side was, I think, black. And these were so hard to stick. So I definitely wouldn't recommend this. I feel like I did nothing, and I think I have 2 more of these. So, yeah, I'm going to try to finish this up. But I feel like this did nothing, so I wouldn't repurchase it. All right, heading over to the first of my mask empties, we have the Acure Brilliantly Brightening Biocellulose Mask. I think I said this in my last empties, but I used this completely wrong. It had so it was like 3 layers. It had the mask, a kind of like seal, and then like a seal, and I had to peel off both of them, and last time I just peeled off one. That's why the mask was super stiff and it didn't fit my face, but this time it fit perfectly fine, and I really liked it. I would repurchase it. I got this for $5, which is really pricey in my opinion. It was originally $14.99 at Marshall's, but I was so curious that I decided, heck, why not? I'm not sure if it did anything, but I definitely felt like it was a little bit exfoliating. So if I were to find this for less than $5, I would, but if not, it's a pass. And since I always talk about these, I'm just going to go over it really quickly. So I used 2 of the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Sheet Mask for this month. And then also for this month, I used 2 of the By Wish Trend Natural Vitamin 21.5% Enhancing Sheet Mask. So this was getting very old, but this is a loofah type material. It was a body scrubber. And then on the back, it's more of a towel material, but how I would use it is I would put my hand and kind of scrub. If you can tell, it is super stiff, but with any loofah, you have to run it under some water and then it becomes less rough, but only slightly. So I've had this for a while and I just don't feel like I need to keep this. I want to say it was over a year, so I don't think that's very hygienic. Anyways, so if I want to get another one of these, I'll just buy a new one, but I already have my silicone body scrubber that I'm using, and that's working pretty okay. But yeah, I might repurchase this. Maybe without this like towel material because that was kind of a waste since I didn't use it. But here is another empty. For little sachets and trial sizes, we have all these. So the first is the Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Serum. If you think about it, it's kind of like a hyaluronic acid serum, and I don't really like those. I feel like they tend to peel on my skin. So I used this after the shower, and it was pretty okay. I also used this on my neck, and I had no irritation whatsoever. This one, we have the Centella Unscented Recovery Cream from Purito. I really like this, though I feel like you need to use this kind of like in certain spots, but I use this as my all-over face cream, and it was okay. It wasn't too thick or anything. So for this one, I wouldn't repurchase. This one, I would, just because I really like the texture. I love this product. I have a big tube that I should have bought another one during Black Friday. This is the Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Cream. This is just a basic cream that I really like. That it's kind of like when your face is irritated and you go back to basics, I would go back to this one. And then this one, I finished up another one last month, but this was just a Kerastase hair oil or serum. I'm not sure exactly. I used it as a leave-in treatment for my ends. My sister gave me. I think she got it as a sample. But yeah, this smelled really good, and it kind of weighed down my hair a little bit. Wouldn't repurchase that. So yeah, here are all my samples for this month. Also, I used up another, or I think my sister and I used up another Sensodyne Pronamel, another repurchase. I really like the texture of this and how it's not foaming. I need to look into another one because my parents now use exclusively, I think, this one. And I like having two different types of toothpaste, one in the morning and one at night. So I need to shop around, but this one is a guaranteed good. Alright, and final product that I used up for this month was the Paula's Choice 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. I love this product. I would definitely repurchase this. I do want to note that my sister gave me this. I typically don't purchase any products from Paula's Choice. I just ask her and then she lets me borrow hers. But I think I might place an order for this if the sale's good. And if not, I need to look at another BHA exfoliant because since this has salicylic acid, I don't think I have any other product that has that ingredient. So I'm excited to try to find another one, and if not, I'll purchase this one. So yeah, these are all my empties for the month of January. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Okay, bye.